Several pro-Palestinian protests were held across the country today, calling for the end to military action inside Gaza. One group shut down the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Another caused massive backups at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. Here in St. Charles, police arrested 8 people who protested outside the Boeing building. Tonight, the White House and the world are watching and waiting for Israel's next move after Iran's unprecedented attack this weekend. The U.S. joined Israel and other allies in successfully shooting down nearly all of the 300-plus missiles and drones that were launched. President Biden is seeking to stave off a wider regional conflict. Tonight, people here in the bi-state are grappling with the potential fallout. Our Annie Krall spoke with both Jewish and Iranian-American leaders. Annie?
Mike, it's just the latest chapter in the decades of tension between those two nations. But those with family on both sides tell me this weekend's attacks felt different.
The day before Iranian drone and missile attacks Saturday, Jewish Federation of St. Louis President Brian Herzig was grounded in Israel, his flight home delayed for several hours.
I was on WhatsApp with several friends, family, our guide that we had just left a couple of days before, kind of getting real-time updates on what was going on. And it was clear that people were prepared.
He spent almost a week across the country meeting with Israeli colleagues and families of those lost or still being held hostage in the war with Hamas.
I don't think that people there expected a direct attack from Iran, which it has not done since the Ayatollah took over in 1979, and not to that magnitude of 300 drones and 100 missiles. The sheer number really probably was striking.
Iranian leaders say as far as they're concerned, the matter is now over, calling its attacks retaliation for an Israeli airstrike on the Iranian embassy compound in Syria on April 1st, killing 2 generals and 5 officers. Some Iranian Americans calling this weekend's attacks
a childish thing that they just did, just to show power or poke at Israel. That could be detrimental to the innocent people of Iran and everybody in that region.
Donya Ziraksari, an Iranian author, activist, and engineer, continues to combat the stigma between her home country and the Islamic Republic, which the U.S. State Department calls a dangerous anti-Western religious government.
In Iranian, house, you immediately feel welcome, immediately feel wanted and loved and cared for. So Iranian people, Persian people are absolutely not the same as the Islamic Republic.
Congresswoman Cori Bush condemned the attacks as well as calls for further retaliation. Senator Josh Hawley also reacting on social media with, quote, "Now more than ever, America must stand unequivocally with Israel." Mike?